Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to my channel. It is fall right now. A lot of leaves out, beginning of the season. I'm also having my breakfast as well here too. Gotta stay healthy, gotta stay fit out here in the gig economy. Got off my 2 days to give myself work-life balance. I hung out yesterday in the city. I also saw a lot of delivery guys on their mopeds and driving around their bikes. Shout out to my brothers out there who go out there into the city of Manhattan and really, sacrifice their lives, because it's dangerous enough doing this in your car, but to actually do it on a bike, weaving in and out in the city, it's crazy, man. But anyway, today I am starting brand new. I'm starting my first day of the week, and I'm starting work right now. I have all my apps on at full strength. I basically turned my apps on at about 8:20. I got myself a delivery at about 8:45 for Sam's Club, which is part of Walmart Sparks. And right now I have all my apps on at full strength. I was able to actually get a DoorDash block open, even though I'm supposed to start at 10:30. But as you can see, I have all my apps on. Walmart Sparks. And I have DoorDash. So they're all on, working at full strength in your market. And like I said, if you're following my best practice strategies of having all three apps on full strength, working your market, giving it your best, working the time, because obviously you could see how long it's taking for me to actually get a delivery, then you're doing your best, and your best is good enough. And that should minimize any type of anxiety for yourself to feel like, oh my God, am I working? Am I not working? Am I doing my best? Am I not doing my best? Listen, by having all the apps on, by multi-apping the way you do, you're doing your best. And that's all you can do. Right now, I'm doing my best. I don't know how much I'm going to make for the day. I know I can definitely hit $100. It's when you get higher and higher and higher, that's where the challenges start to happen. That's where, even having all the apps on at full strength, something can happen. I'm all about flow. I just want flow. That's all I want, okay? And the apps can sometimes be very challenging with that, because, they screw up sometimes. So you got to be able to keep your head in the game, keep all the apps on at full strength, multi-apping, and just using the best strategies every hour on the hour to pick the right deliveries that get you to that number, whatever that number may be for you, okay? Getting to $100 is easy per day. It's not hard, okay? It's when you go into 120, 130, 200, that's where it gets very challenging, because you're putting more time out here in the market, and more time means more exposure, which means more challenges if anything happens, okay? So stuff like that will happen in the gig economy. You just got to keep your head on straight, have your hours set up for the day, know exactly how many hours you want to work, and just do your best. Beyond that, there's nothing else you can do. When you're out here, your mental health is the most important thing, okay? And if you know that you're applying the best strategies possible out here, then you're doing your best. Beyond that, there's nothing else you can do, okay? It's not rocket science. You have all the apps on. You're working the total amount of hours that you need to work to maximize your earning potential, because you don't know what's going to happen every hour per hour. You just don't. Unless you get yourself a nice big batch order for 2 or 3 hours from Walmart Sparks that pays a good dollar per mile ratio to work it, that's different. But again, it's uncertain. So give yourself a comfortable number that you know you can hit, so that you don't lose yourself through a lot of anxiety, and then just keep striving little by little and growing little by little. That's the best you can do. That's how I've sustained myself out here for 6 years. Okay? It is doable. It's not impossible. When you have multi-apping going for you, you have multiple streams of income. Bottom line. Okay? No matter how big it is or how small it is multiple streams of income. Right now, as you can see, Look at how long I'm waiting. It's now 10:22. So by the 30 or the 45th of the hour, that's when deliveries should start coming in from Walmart Sparks. DoorDash normally starts like around 10:30, 11 o'clock, depending on when people order food. And of course, GrubHub, slow behind. It happens. I'm trying to stay between two Walmarts to see which one actually opens up first. And it's always good to stay between two different Walmarts that are within their distance. Remember, in order for you to work Walmart, you want to keep them very close to each other, because you're going to be picking up the packages, distributing them, but you have to go back to that same Walmart again to pick up the next packages. So those miles are not calculated. So if it's 5 miles away, 4 miles away, or 6 miles away, try to stay as close to that Walmart as possible. If you get yourself orders that are big, like a batch order, always look at the last and final order. Where is it taking you? Is it taking you close to a Walmart that you can continue from? Because you're going to have to drive back to that Walmart to get more deliveries. Okay? Once you complete that batch order, whether it takes 1 hour, 2 hours, a half hour, you got to be able to make your way back to that Walmart. Now, while you're making your way back to that Walmart, if nothing is coming on, then guess what? Boom, DoorDash. Boom, GrubHub. Grab something that fills that hour. You want those hours filled, okay? You don't want to sacrifice time. You want to be able to maximize your earning potential every hour that you're out here. If you're out here for 9 hours, if you're out here for 8 hours, if you're out here for 10 hours, don't lollygag. Maximize your earning potential. Okay, you already had your days off. They're done. Now you feel refreshed. You're ready to go. Get in your market. Work your market. Give it your best. Know the number you want to hit. Okay? Once you surpass that number, keep going. I work the time, not the money, because I don't want to drive myself crazy with a dollar amount. So I work the time, not the money. That means that if I'm out here and I'm going to work 8 hours, that's the time I work. Whatever I make within those 8 hours is what I make. It's so much less pressuring than to focus on a dollar amount, because a dollar amount always fluctuates. Always. But if you focus on your time, if you say, can you come out here and do 8 hours? Can you come out here and do 9 hours? Can you do 10 hours? Okay, great. The more time you have, the better the odds of you hitting your number and surpassing it. That's the bottom line. That's the formula to this. It's not rocket science, okay? There's so many challenges and so many levels of uncertainty. You have to be ready for anything and everything. Okay, we got an order coming in. Let's see what this one is. Okay, nothing yet? Okay, no. All right, so that was just a tease. Walmart Sparks, of course. It's probably a broadcast. I didn't leave it on Walmart. Sometimes they'll broadcast orders, and I'll go in to look at it, but by the time I get out of it, it's already taken. So you have to be careful with those broadcast orders. If the dollar per mile is good and the ratio is good, grab it. And then you can look at it to see where is it going to end. How close to a Walmart is it going to end? And if it looks good, you keep it. If it doesn't, drop it, go to the next. They're very good and very, very easy with dropping their orders. Now, with DoorDash, you have to be very careful. If you accept an order from DoorDash, you make sure you run it. Okay? Even if Walmart Sparks sends you something good, you accepted that order from DoorDash based on the dollar per mile ratio. Don't drop it. And I'll tell you why. Because if you drop it, it hurts your completion rate. It takes a maximum of 100 deliveries on DoorDash to get one completion rate. So you want to make sure that you are careful with your completion rates on DoorDash. All these apps have their respect. Respect them. At the end of the day, you will make an income stream. Not based on one, but probably all three. So you got to respect the rules and the standards of every one of the apps. Do not mess with them. Okay? If you pick something from DoorDash, run it. If you get something from Sparks, and if it doesn't work out for you and you feel you have to drop it, then drop it. But if you feel it's worth it, run it. Shut off the other apps. Okay, just run Sparks. All right, keep every hour locked, solid, and tight, generating income. Okay, you're out here all day. Okay, maximize every hour on the hour to the best of your ability. By the way, shout out to every one of my subscribers out there and the ones that have viewed my channel. Thank you so much for all your support. I wanted to keep you on track with my YouTube content creation, and my viewership and subscriber base has increased. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was at 561 views with 16 subscribers and 16.7 in watch time. In one day, I increased to 757 views with 17 subscribers and 23.6 in watch time. So thank you for all the love and all the support you guys got out there for me. I'm showing this to you so that I can let you know that this is part of the gig economy, multi-apping. And yes, even YouTube content creation is multi-apping. Very important. So by me showing you this, if I can do it, you can do it. And by seeing how my growth happens over time, if I can do it, you can do it. Okay? And that's what I'm seizing the moment out here for. You got to think outside the box. The world is not the same anymore. I'm sorry to say that. You have to generate your own income stream based on what you need for yourself. That kind of financial empowerment, you can't put a price on it. You really, really can't. It really affects your life in a very positive way. So, just keep that in mind. I hope you're getting a lot of value out of my channel. If you are, leave me some comments on underneath. I can answer any questions you want, and I can get back to you to the best of my ability. I'm new to this with the YouTube content creation, so hopefully I can get back to you as soon as I can. And subscribe to my channel if you find value in it. I'm going to be working on one video per day in the gig economy. And I'm also going to show you my stats on how well I'm doing with YouTube content creation. So this way it empowers you to want to do it as well too. And I just keep at it. Keep at it, keep making an income, keep generating that income, stay positive to yourself, and keep going and keep moving forward. Have a great day.